she was my queen. A castle in the mountaintops, rivers and streams. Plucking sunlight from the sky in my pocket. Give it to you later on in the form of a locket.
So, looks like my chat is not working, so we're just gonna do this off my phone this time. Yeah, and kill this. Alright. So, can you hear me? And this is not capturing. Awesome. Man, that was quick. Alright, so this is not capturing. There we go. Alright. It's kind of annoying that I can't launch both a game and my my browser anymore. This thing is on its last legs. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, 1 second. Alright, let's try that. Is that better? Awesome. Let me... give me 1 second. Minimize, come on. Let's see if the widget actually works now. Alright, put something in the chat. Oh yeah, I need to change what I'm streaming. Will it? No, it won't. Oh well. Alright. So, just to get right into it, let me do this. So just to get right into it, it's a roguelite. It's been cloned. I think this is the original of all the clone things that you see on your phone. It's really fun. It's more of a one-button game on the phone, but you just use arrow keys or WASD on keyboard, obviously. So, this character, the Artificer, also there's no story, no real premise to this, but the Artificer, as you can see, minus 100% damage. So you're doing 1 damage with every attack on everything. But that excludes explosives. So I'm doing 175% more explosive damage and plus 4% explosion size for every one. Why is your name red now? Oh, those were the free. What is it? Nice. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, so for every 1 elemental damage that I have, you'll see what I mean. I get plus 4% explosion size. So this thing, the only reason that I'm doing 9 damage, more than 1 damage, is because it has the tag explosive. It's a gun and it's explosive. It pierces, and projectiles have 50% chance to explode on hit. So I'm doing 9 damage. And I only get to do more than 1 damage on explosive weapons, like dynamite, grenades, elephant guns, or whatever that is. Alright, so I just leveled up. I get to choose a body part. Nice, okay. So I'm going to choose a body part to upgrade, and I'm going to start with elemental damage. So now these are explosive, so I'm going to reroll. I don't know what the gray number means, but I'm going to lock that in, or get that, whatever. And roll one more time, and we will get this. Also, I found that this is a very common gun whenever you're using the Artificer. It's not just gonna leave you out to dry. Like, the explosive stuff is more common to get than normal, and with good reason, because that's pretty much the only effective stuff that you can have. So have you ever actually played Brotato before? Also, this is my money, and this is what I missed. And for each one that I missed, the next round that I go into, 8 money, 8 materials that I pick up, the first 8 will be doubled in value. Alright, so harvesting, that's how much more money, materials, whatever, that I get at the end of the wave. So it's pretty good to have early game. And I'm gonna get that, and lock that. And that because elemental damage. So what roguelites have you played? I'm pretty sure you said that you've played Slay the Spire. And I've actually played that one too. It's pretty fun. Evo Lanes. I've never played that one. Let me get that and this. Now I could combine these two, but I kinda don't want to, even though it would do more damage. It has a pretty good cooldown. Let's just see if it's got a very slight cooldown reduction. Tournament art. I know I've got that saved in my library. I don't think I ever actually started it. But look at how much damage it's doing to them. 29 is a fair amount for early game. Let's see, more elemental damage to increase. Another shredder. Let's re-roll. This is shredders for days, apparently. So I'm gonna keep these two so that it'll just so I can have more deeps. More shots per second. So, how does it feel having good internet, finally? Surreal. Nice. Yeah? Are you streaming in like 720? At least 480? Nice, dude. I'm glad. So, pretty soon, I think, I'll actually be able to afford being Smash Bros. And maybe even Sonic Frontiers as well. Even though I've taken a pay cut, it seems like I'm able to save more somehow. I'm not sure, but it feels so clear. I can see. I can fight. Name the reference. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of pain. I might die here. Unless I get the fruits. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's fairly odd parents. King Arthur as a kid. He goes from a little 2.5-foot kid to a giant burly man by picking up the sword. He goes from needing glasses to not needing glasses. And he says, I can see. And then picks up the sword, transforms into a giant beef man. I can fight! Alien tongue. Let's do that. Might as well. I'm wondering if they weren't written by the same creators. And my range is nuts. Yeah, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy was kind of crazy. I'll take a turret. Come on, give me something. Dude, Invader Zim, like that actually gave me nightmares. It was the jarring art style. And also the that one episode where he like harvests a bunch of people's organs and puts them into his own body. That actually got pulled off the air and was the reason why Invader Zim as an entire show got canned. And why I had nightmares about, or not nightmares, but like just an irrational fear that every night aliens would descend into the cornfield, not the cornfield, the hayfield out next to my house, you know the one, or the cemetery out in front, and just snatch me up. It was thanks to that show. Also zombies. Zombies were a thing. Because the fog would roll in, And yeah. Dude, I could not sleep anywhere close to the edges of the bed. I'm telling you, like, I just could not. Because I always thought that, like, a zombie or a monster or something was gonna, like, reach out from under my bed and just snatch me. It was wild. I'm going to die. Yep, there it is. Rot and Ruin. Reminds me, have you ever watched Warm Bodies? Dude, it's a good one. Alright, so character select. We are picking Apprentice. Haven't used him yet. +2 melee damage, 1 range damage, elemental, and engineering when I level up. -2 max HP on level up. So I think that this is going to be a freaking glass cannon build. But I think that the best... Yeah. I think that the best way to mitigate the glassness of the cannon is going to be Ghost Scepter, because I get +1 max HP for every 20 enemies I kill during a single wave. And I can get that pretty easily, especially after wave like 5. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Already halfway there, but that's already around. So my best guess is that there's going to be a character, maybe called the Witch Doctor or something, and Ethereal, just like Gun, Medieval, and Primal, they're all just classes of weapons, like a set of weapons, if you will. And the Ethereal usually means something happens for every 20 enemies that you kill during a wave. So I'm going to go ahead and get another one of these and then combine and then get that. Then kind of keep them out of melee range so that I can have at him with the scepter. All right. So let's do ranged damage and range. Dude, it really is. Like, I could get this to offset the last level up, because I'm at 9 HP right now. but I start with 1 HP next round. So let's just see if we can manage that. See, primitive, you got a little spear, got a rock. I think that you have to make it to certain, either certain levels or certain waves with certain characters, or you have to do something with the items, like get a certain number of whatever kind of item. Yeah, it's just a rock. Unga bunga hours out here. Yeah, me too. Also, I'm not gonna look at chat because I've only got 1 HP. I need to wrap back around to that tree. Give me the fruit. Yikes. Alright, 3 max HP. See, I've already gained +2 max HP from using this. Go ahead and get that, and I can actually lock this in for next time. And the elemental damage, this is not a percentage, this is actually damage points. So yeah, baby elephant. Actually that's actually a really good item for early game. But elemental damage is like fire, ice. I don't think there's actually ice in this game. There is shock, so like lightning. So that would increase the damage points by, yeah, dodge it, by a flat number instead of a percentage. So if I'm doing 1 damage point per tick with burn, like with fire, then instead of 1, my elemental damage, now that I just leveled up, would be 5, because 1 plus 4 is 5, obviously. Let's see, choose that. Also, my engineering goes up. I forgot about that. So I think that's 2 plus 4? Yeah. And that would be over 8 seconds. Eyes surgery. Burning activates 10% faster. What? I'm gonna hang on to that. That and that. Actually, I'm not gonna hang on to that. I'm gonna buy that. Reroll, see if we get anything good. And lock that. Combine those. So, -2 armor means I take 12% more damage. Some of these are percentage-based stats, some of these are actual number-based stats. So I'm taking 12% more damage because I have negative armor. Yeah, that flame turret is going to work. In roguelites like this, you've got to have AoE. Or you've got to have, like, passive damage or, like, bounce or pierce. Just things that are non a single target. English, please. Cut down the crowd, yes. That and more armor. Very nice. The perks of using a phone. Let's see, let's get that and that. Lock that, reroll, and lock. Yes. So I can only have 6 weapons. Yes, right. I can only have 6 weapons. So that makes combination and synergy very important. There is a character that lets you have 12 weapons at a time, but you lose 5 damage, 5% damage for every weapon that you have. So when you're fully kitted, you have minus 30% damage. So you're mega nerfed. And I'm not sure if... I mean, theoretically, you would be doing 50%, no, 100% more damage output. Minus 30, so 70? I don't know. I don't like math. Let's get some more harvest. And yet another ghost scepter. Combine. Ghost axe, I guess. I almost couldn't tell what that emote was on my phone. Because like the chat has a black background and the background of the picture, or the emote is also black. And why am I at half health? I don't think I took any damage. Get some attack speed. Alright, so like I'm already at 27 max HP. I've got +2 with this, +2 with that, +10 with that. 10 to 14. Yeah. And I've got +5% damage with this one, +16. So I should be at, what's my level? 8. I started out with 11, minus 8, S3. Yeah. So if I did not have Ghost Scepter, if I had not been building Ghost Scepter all this time, I'd be at 3 HP. But look at all the melee damage and other damage types that I've got. Let's see. What do I want? Frick it, I'll get another one. Combine. Combine. I'll grab that. Reroll. Might lock that. I'll lock that in. Yeah. As I say in every roguelike, it's best, like, when possible, when you can afford it, to invest in EXP gain, because it only compounds over time. And in the early games of all roguelikes, no, purple is not the highest tier. I'll show you the highest tier after this one, probably. I also need Pierce. Like, I could really use Pierce. With attack speed. Oh, mouse. Plus lifesteal, plus enemies. Not great. I'll get that one. And that. Don't want the ghost flint. Yeah, watch this. Boom, red. I don't know if it goes higher. I don't think it does. Oh, but if you'll look up there at the little side panel, if I have 6 weapons, or 6 items, yeah, 6 weapons, for the ethereal set, like more ghost axes, scepters, and little blades, then I'll have plus 30% to my dodge and minus 5 armor. And that goes with all sets, I think. So let's get more of that. No. Store discount is what I just got. Those guys are fast boys. Good thing my melee is kind of AoE. Very, very small AoE. Dang. Frick off. I think my dodge is a little bit up. Yikes. Come on, I'm only on wave 9. I'm not gonna die here. That was close. I need regen and lifesteal. Yeah, dude. Okay, so this one will pierce. More ghost scepter. I've gained 21 with this and 6 with that. And also 20% more damage. lot. That. Let's see if we can't find an AoE. Nope, that's gonna have to do. So I think the fruit only like gives me plus 1 or 2 HP, but the trees spawn pretty often. There's a moth on my elbow. Alright, 20 seconds. Yikes. Ugh. 9 seconds, come on. Come on, tree! Yes, I'm alive. Good grief. I have 0 lifesteal and 0 regen. And get a garden. Yeah, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this one. Let's get that and that. Let's see. I guess alloy. I need the shredder. I need the shredder. Oh. We'll see what we can make of this. We've got a garden that'll pump out fruit every 15 seconds. So if I just play around garden, I should be able to get to it fairly easily. Well, I do have 55 HP out of 54 total somehow. Also, I don't think I told you this, but materials are also EXP. It's good. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, trees are mega important. Unless you've got a really good sustain build. So I'm just going to go ahead and recycle that. Because this does much more. Plus 8% armor. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything I can lock down. Yeah, I'll get that one next. Dude, with the, I had a character called the Wildling, and his, like, passive was with primitive weapons. You get 30% lifesteal, so that's a 30% chance to get 1 HP on hit with each weapon. So imagine 6 of those weapons all having 30% chance of lifesteal, 1 HP. It was pretty nice. The drawback, though, to that is I could only equip weapons that were either gray or blue. I couldn't go above blue. But like my regen was at like 14, and my lifesteal was at like 35% total, and my armor I think was at like 10 or 20 maybe. Go with a little more damage. Let's get that. Oh, dang. A little bit more. Really need it. This should make it much easier. I'm doing some big numbers right here. Yeah, much easier. So if you were able to play like this game, what kind of build do you think that you would go for? Give me a berserker. That. Damage. Yeah. Yeah, this game doesn't really have, from what I've seen, a good way to do summon type builds other than turrets. There's nothing that triggers a summon in this game. Although there are wrenches, and each wrench that you have on you, which is a weapon, each wrench will summon a turret that does, I think, like 10 damage per bullet. I mean, if you've got 6 of them, shoot. If you're the multitasker and you have 12 wrenches, that's a lot. I don't know how far you can get, but oh, what is this? Exoskeleton. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, super survivable builds I really like. I'm gonna work on a little bit of engineering for the moment. Oh, rocket launcher, sweet. Projectiles explode and hit, of course. Yeah. Probably should have gotten the helmet, but it's alright. Also, this game is silly and I love it. A potato with 6 arms is it blessed by what's that Hindu goddess or something? I don't know. I don't think it's the Buddha. I think the Buddha only has 2 arms. Vishnu. That's the one. Vishnu. Killed 20,000 enemies. That's a lot. Hindu has a lot of gods, apparently. And I think that either Greek, Roman, or Japanese theologies have the most. I want to say it's Japanese. I mean, they've got hundreds. They've got a god for literally everything. So, I have followed One Piece casually over the many years since Enies Lobby aired on TV. Years and years ago. And then I jumped into the Wano arc after it pretty much got to the end of its arc after like 2 years of episodes each week. And I am about to get back into it once this next arc really kicks off. Or I intend to at least. How do I have negative lifesteal? Thank goodness I did not get Peacock. Schmoop. Max HP. And then, okay. I'm gonna get Schmoop. Let's see. What's my speed? 3. Yeah. Yes, Ashura. I was going to say Ashura earlier, but I'm like, wait, nope, that's Zorro. Or rather, that's the guy from... Oh, freak. Ashura's Wrath, duh. Which is actually a game that I think I would really enjoy playing, but it's only for the, like, PS2. He, like, holds Buddha's hand, or finger tip up. And then punches it. I think that is actually a, yeah, dude. I think that was actually a reference to one of the Monkey King movies. Have you ever seen the, like, any of the memes where the Monkey King, like, literally goes Super Saiyan, turns into a giant monkey, giant ape, whatever, and, like, basically goes inside the Buddha's finger because of the gaps in the epidermis? I think that was either a reference or a nod to that. Because it was a much older movie, like probably 90s, 80s, something like that. Definitely 90s with the VFX. HP region plus 8 engineering. 80 range, that's a lot of range. What is my range now? 80. 82. Why not? I want to get to 100 HP. Also, I have 94 HP. I have 94 HP. I thought I was going to be a glass cannon, but I became a beefy tank that can lay the hurt on. I have 94 HP, dude. And these guys still hurt a lot. But... if I focus armor at this point, I'll be sitting real well. Alright, at 96. I just leveled up too. Yeah, we are the reverse of a glass cannon. So I should have about 130-ish. 136? Yeah, 136 HP currently, because I've leveled up 20 times, and each level you lose 2 max HP. I'm definitely getting to 100. Just give me a second. Let me get some lifesteal as well. I need a single point. I need a single coin. Oh well. Let me get some lifesteal. And there it is. Plus 100, or 100 plus max HP. Honestly, I'm a ranged tank right now. I've only got one melee weapon. And they are bringing the damage on me. Need armor. And lifesteal. Or rather just chance to heal on material gain. Well, these gardens do work really well. I'll take that. Let's get some armor. We got 4 armor. I'm gonna do that. If only these would pierce. Let's see what that does. What's that? Darn. Why not? I did not mean to do that. Oh. Oh yes, that's what I need. Well, I'm probably going to die on this wave, because I've never actually made it past wave 19. Carving through these guys. Also, I cannot overstate my appreciation for games where you pick up items and they actually show on the player model. Like in Risk of Rain. And pick that up. Yet another turret. Ooh, I can choose to go endless, or I can go to wave 20. I think I'm gonna go to wave 20. And there's a boss. a bunch of things around him. Ouch. Well, it doesn't much matter because I'm about to freaking kill him. Die already. Please. There we go. Alright, I freaking win. I have negative speed as well. I was getting plus 65% experience and was still over 100 HP by the end. Alright, I think that I am going to call it there. Is there a time on this or... Oh, these are the guys that I unlocked, by the way. Danger 1 difficulty. New enemies appear. I get a cyborg. No! Dang, man. No, I poured cereal and missed the man. Dang, man. Well, what kind of cereal did you pour? Also, what won't it let me? Dang it. Get back to the chat. Chocolate protein cereal. Wow, sounds so good. Alright, so Cyborg. Start with 1 minigun ranged. Damage modifications are increased by 250. 100% of range damage temporarily converted into engineering halfway through a wave. Okay. 1 range damage equals 2 engineering. Wow. Engineer plus 10 engineering. Engineering modifications are increased by 25%. Start with 1 wrench. Structures spawn close to each other. Gladiator. Plus 20% attack speed for every different weapon you have. Plus 80. Plus 5 melee damage. So, for every different weapon you have. Okay. Can't equip ranged weapons. Minus 40 attack speed, minus 30 luck. Oh goodness. The Lich. Plus 10 HP regen, plus 10 lifesteal, 100% chance to deal 189 damage to a random enemy when you heal. That's a lot. Okay. Fighting stick. Oh, I unlocked a weapon. Cool. Alternates between thrusting and sweeping attacks. Cool. One-armed character. plus 200% attack speed. Damage mods are increased by 100%. You can only equip one weapon at a time. Wow. That's kind of nuts. But I am going to call it there and get something to eat. Thanks for coming out, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to get off work like at 7 tomorrow. And if I can find my freaking HDMI, then I'm going to play some more Tears of the Kingdom and hopefully get a little bit closer to 100% completion. I'm definitely going to try and do some of it like during work tomorrow instead of grinding this all day. Also, here is where I can yeah. Alright, I will catch you later, dude. See ya.